If you're watching from YouTube, this is a replay from a TikTok live. All right. And I will be reposting all the time. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Welcome in. Tap the screen as you come in. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Thank you for tapping the screen. Welcome in. If you're new to me, put in the chat, I'm new. But welcome. I knew it because I never saw your name before. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I am doing another late night live or early morning live. So thank y'all for being here. Tap the screen as y'all come in. Put my glasses on. I thought I had. Oh, I don't see my glasses wipes. Okay, I'm about to use my tool. I don't see it. Welcome in, you guys. Beautiful morning. Good morning, everyone. Grand rising. I don't know what I did with my glasses wipes. That's crazy. Anywho, I don't know what happened to him. Welcome in, you guys. Hey, everybody. Welcome to all the newbies. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to all the newbies. For those that don't know who I am Ermi. I am a medium. I am a psychic. I'm an intuitive. I'm a seer. I'm able to connect with spirits on the other side. I'm able to, connect with spirits. But I'm able to connect with your energy and tap into your energy. Give you messages from spirit. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for the follow. Hey, Lorraine. How are you, Lorraine? Hi, April, Sahara. Welcome, welcome. Eternal Sunshine, welcome in. Hey, Jess, good morning. Hey, Chandrell, how are you? Hi, Tay, Lady V. Grand rising, everyone. I said April. Okay, I think I got everybody. Girl, Lorraine, please go to bed. Go to bed. Hey, Deanna. Welcome in. Thank you, Chandra. I had some mushroom coffee. Okay, that's why you up. Y'all tap the screen. Share this live out. I know there's other early birds like you all that are awake as well. So let's tap the screen. Let's get to 10K because that's what this app likes, for us to get to 10K. And since y'all up, y'all might as well tap the screen. Those that are new, say I'm new. I know I already said hi to one person. I think Eternal Sunshine. She's new. So, hey, welcome into my space. I always say that this is a safe space. We talk about other things, not just mediumship, but one of the things I do on here is mediumship. I do connect with loved ones. I do connect with the ones that you miss the most. I'm able to connect with energies. I'm not afraid to do it. I'm one of a few people that look like me that is not afraid to to connect with spirits. We're taught to not do it. We're indoctrinated to not do it. We're conditioned and brainwashed to believe that it's something evil when it's absolutely not. So I come on here and I put myself on the chopping block to be one that represents someone that can connect with spirits. And I don't care what anybody else say about it, because I've done it so many times that there's no doubt that what I was told was a lie. There's no doubt that what I was trained to believe was a lie, because the way I'm connecting with spirits and energies and the messages of healing for whoever I'm connecting for is so much more freeing than what I was taught to believe and indoctrinated to believe. So I put myself on a chopping block so you guys can see that this is something that you also can do. This is not just limited to me, but this is also something that you can do as well. So I'm also a mentor. I help people develop their skills and their abilities and their connections with spirit. I help them overcome that fear as well. And I'm not afraid to say that I've helped many. I think I've had already over 250 students, 250 mentees. And I'm in the middle of teaching students right now. I'm in the middle of teaching mediumship students right now. So if you're into that type of thing, I have classes starting the end of this month, September 29th, for 5 weeks. Because my mediumship workshop students, they are like, you need to open up another class. So I say all that to say this: if you're looking or interested in developing your skills, then I have classes available starting the end of this month, the 29th. All right. And then I have level 2 of my Intuition Ignited class starting at the end of this month as well, on the 28th. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the live popping. I'm trying to whisper a little bit because my kids are asleep and I'm upstairs where their rooms are. But I think they're really tired, so I probably could turn up my volume a little bit. So if that's your type of thing, y'all go ahead and say, that's me, that's my type of thing. Put in the chat, that's me, that's me, that's me, if you're into stuff like that. Go ahead and type it in the chat. That's me. That sounds like something I like, something I don't mind hearing about, learning about, seeing, watching. If that's your thing, then you've probably found the right person. You probably are in the right place. Yeah. That's you. Okay, Turner Sunshine, that's you, Sahara. Okay. All right, good. Well, I'm going to give y'all a heads up that I do cuss. I cuss a lot. Okay, so you may hear me say that motherfucker, this motherfucker, those motherfuckers. That's my favorite word, motherfucker. So you may hear that. So if you're on a spiritual journey and that's not a part of, or that's not in alignment with your journey, then you might want to swipe out. Okay, you might want to swipe out, because I'm going to always be my authentic self. I do not sway or bend to anybody's want for me. I don't do that. I did it already when I was in church. I'm no longer that person. Well, I didn't do that in church either. I kicked against the brick. That's what they used to say. But I'm just letting y'all know. Okay. Thanks for the follow. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Thank y'all for getting me to over 10K. Thank you guys. That helps me get on the For You page and gets others to find my page. Alrighty, so welcome is blacklisted. You got blacklisted? That's weird. From what? So if you've seen a medium before, put a pink heart in the chat. If you've seen a medium do readings on TikTok, or if you had a mediumship reading, put a pink heart in the chat. You're blacklisted from wealth? That's new. I never heard that one before. I don't never want to be blacklisted from wealth. Wealth loves me. I'm assuming that's what you mean, but I don't want to assume. So you might have to clarify that. Okay, so a good amount of y'all seen Mediumship. How many of you guys have never seen me do mediumship? How many guys have never seen me do mediumship? Put, oh yeah, so you need to change that, Miss Blacklisted. You need to go ahead and change your mindset. Go ahead and change how you think about money, and then just speak great things about wealth and let the goodness of the wealth find you. Keep saying that I have good credit. I have good credit. You have to shift how you speak about your finances, so it all comes into alignment with what you want. So right now it's in alignment with what you want. If you keep saying you have bad credit, then you're going to continue to have bad credit. But that's what the universe hears. So you got to be mindful, because death and life is in the power of your tongue. So if you speak in those things, you're going to always have that. So shift saying that. Shift, say you're not blacklisted. You are listed, not blacklisted. Everybody wants you. Everybody wants to find you. Money wants to find you. Money is going to continue to find you. Wealth is going to continue to find you. Don't say you're blacklisted like money can never find you, because you're speaking it into existence. And that's what the universe knows. The universe understands what you say and what you believe. So if you continue to believe that, then you're going to always have that. Does that make sense? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? If you keep saying you got that, then the universe say you can have whatsoever you say. So there you go, boo. There you go. More bad credit, more lack, more scarcity, more nothing, more nothingness, more like, because you keep speaking it. So change your belief and say, nah, I can have whatever I want. And what I want is great things. What I want is amazing things. What I want is to be fulfilled. I want all currency to find me. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I have every source of income in my lane, in my way. Every door is open to me. Like, you have to change how you think so you don't speak those things, because the universe, God, whomever you connect with, that's what they're going to listen to. That's what they're saying you're in alignment with. So you have to shift that mindset. So when I saw Miss Blacklisted, I'm like, blacklisted from what? I can see you probably blacklist yourself from negative people, blacklist yourself from toxic people. Like, I can agree with that, but you have to be mindful of what the intention of what you're saying, what it's connected to, because the universe will give you exactly what you want. You want that? Baby, you got it. Blacklisted from everything. Blacklisted, your car broke down and you ain't got no money to pay it. Now you got to go catch the bus. Now the bus ain't coming. You want to be blacklisted? Absolutely. Give you everything you want that's connected to being blacklisted. So, I say all that to say this. Reframe your mind and see how you want it to be in a positive way, if that makes sense. In a positive way. And then you'll get whatever you want. So you can say, I'm Miss Blacklisted from toxic people. That makes sense to me. Blacklisted from assholes. That makes sense to me. You know? Blacklisted from being BROKE. That makes sense to me. But always call forth the positive things. Always call forth wealth. Always call forth abundance, you know? Because that's what the universe hears. That's what your spirit guides, ancestors, that's what they hear. Like, oh, that's what she want? Boom. Let me give her exactly what she want. Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey, sorry. I was getting into, I don't even want to call her Miss Blacklisted anymore. What is your name? So I can stop saying that. What is your name? Hey, Rob. Welcome in. Hey, Amber. I know Amber. I just have to get Miss Mama's together. I had to get her together, child. Because I didn't know what that was about. Elizabeth. Okay, Elizabeth. Okay. I don't know what that's in reference to, but okay. I don't know. What are we talking about? I don't know what we're talking about. So right now we're talking about the abilities of mediumship and connecting with spirits, and we're talking about that. So I don't know what's the topic in the chat. Exactly, Jessica. Period. Yes, I am. I'm going to be doing some readings. Hey, Kiwi. Hey, Jessica. I don't know what I would have for you, Mona Lisa. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Do you have anything for me? I don't know that. I don't know what that means. But anyway, thank you guys for tapping the screen. Thank you guys for sharing the live. I will be opening up. I'll be doing a spirit-led mediumship. And so when it comes to mediumship, this is where I do connect with spirits on the other side. I connect with them, and I thought you were doing readings. Yeah, I do paid readings. So I was confused when you said anything for you. Yeah, I do paid readings on here. I'm going to do a free spirit led right now, though. Free spirit led. I always start with a free spirit led. And then I open up my list for those that want to join the list to get a reading. But depending on how I feel. So if spirit tells me shut it down, I'll shut it down. I am fully spirit led, y'all. So if I hear my spirit team or my ancestors say, all right, shut it down, go to bed, I'm going to shut it off. I'm going to go to bed. But I was in bed and spirit told me to go live. So that means somebody needs to hear a message. And I listen to my ancestors. I listen to my team. I listen to them. I mean, I love y'all, but I don't listen to y'all. I listen to what my guides tell me. I did it already. I listened to the pastor. It didn't get me far. So I say all that to say this. I'm listening to me. I'm a very, very big, heavy stellium of Leo. I have a lot of fire in my natal chart, y'all. Lots of fire. So right now, again, I'm kind of calm because my kids are asleep, but I get a little crunk on my life. Okay. I'm just telling y'all that right now. So when I do my readings, you guys, I do write my recaps. So I write down every time I do a reading. I write down what the energy gives me. So I am able to see the spirits. I'm able to hear the spirits. I'm able to feel what they felt in this life. I'm able to know exactly what happened to them. A lot of the times the spirits will tell me that's not what happened to me. I didn't die that way. This was a setup. Like they will tell me exactly what happened. So if you learned or if you were told that your person passed one way, they will say, I didn't pass that way. Let them know. Let them do more investigating. Like they'll tell me stuff like that. I've connected with kids. I've connected with animals. Sometimes I'll see your loved one bring a baby to tell me, hey, this baby's on the way, so this person's going to be pregnant soon. I don't do pregnancy readings, by the way. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. I don't do that shit. But if your loved ones come to say, hey, I got her baby, the baby that she miscarried, or the baby that she aborted, or the baby that she lost, I have that baby. Let her know the baby's here with me. So your loved ones will tell me that. What else your loved ones will tell me? Cancer, Leo, cusp. Okay. Thank you, Ebony. Hey, welcome in. I have spiritual gifts, but don't know how to use it. Okay. Eternal sunshine, Leo moon. I'm a Sag moon. Again, my chart is full of fire. Leo, Sag, Aries, fire, fire, fire. But I also have a Libra stellium, so that also gives me a little bit of I'm very fair when it comes to shit. I'm very, very fair when it comes to shit. So I may be quick to jump, but I'm also like, well, let me look at it real quick. Let me see. Let's play the devil's advocate for a minute. Let's look at this person's point of view. So that's me with that Libra. I have the Libra stellium as well. But other than that, again, I'm mostly fire. I just had my birthday. 2 weeks ago. And Leo season just ended August 31st. So don't ask me about August 31st. That's when I say it ended. That's when it ended. Okay, it ended for me. I turned up all of August. My birthday was August 11th. Thank you guys. Thank you. Hey, sunshine soul. Don't ask me no questions. It just ended. Okay, Rob, it just ended. I'm just saying. Don't ask me about it. It just ended. I'm also from South Florida, you guys. So you may hear this South Florida twang. This dialect comes straight from Fort Lauderdale, Miami. I'm from South Florida, Palm Beach. That's me. And that's a part of who I am. And Spirit says, I do not ever want you to change that because that is relatable to a lot of people. I'm also a pediatric and neonatal ICU nurse, y'all. I've been a nurse for almost 20 years. I've been a respiratory therapist before that. So I am degreed up. I got 4 degrees. So don't get lost in the dialect now. Don't get lost in the dialect. I'm real hood. I'm real hood. Don't get lost in the dialect, but I'm well educated. I have 4 degrees. Clock it. Clock that T. But anyway, so and I say that I'm a nurse because when I see spirits and energies, they will tell me, they will show me kids again, because I'm a pediatric nurse. I see children all the time. Kids come to me all the time. I try to tell spirit, don't give me kids as much because again, you guys, sometimes y'all can't handle it and I don't want to trigger you guys that have lost children as well. Okay, so, hey, Miss Melissa, how are you? Clock it, clock it. I love children so much. Exactly. That's why I have to be cautious when I connect with the energies of children and how they show me they transition. Some children show me they've been essayed. Some children show me that they were taken. I see all of that. This month is Unaliving Prevention Month. I don't want to say the word on this app because TikTok be acting funny. So I just want to let everybody know that, there's so much more life left and you have to live this life, y'all. I want you to fight to live this life because your soul's journey requires you to live it. And we reincarnate a lot. Okay, so I want you to complete your lesson for this lifetime so you don't have to repeat it. Okay, so if you believe in reincarnation, put in the chat, I do. Let me know if you believe in reincarnation. Today, when I connect, let me go back to the clairs. So again, I'm able to see, I'm able to smell, I'm able to hear. Good, y'all do believe in reincarnation. I do too. I've been here many, many times. Many times. I've done many past life regressions and I just come back. But when I come back to help people. And I see that this is me helping people. This is a part of my journey. Doing this, helping unlock people. Like I said, I've already helped over 200, almost 300 people just tapping into their abilities, tapping into their power, tapping into who they are, unlocking themselves, reminding them like we just did with Elizabeth, if Elizabeth didn't block me. Elizabeth, if you still here, say, hey girl, hey. But helping people like Elizabeth realize, wait, you got to change how you think. I don't want you to think like that. I don't want you to think that you are a blacklisted person. Well, what does that mean? So I have to understand the mind of the person and why they call themselves or do the things that they do. I want you to see it and see, okay, maybe I can shift how I think a little bit. Maybe she blocked me. I don't know. But anyway, so I want to let you guys know that you all are also intuitive. You're all able to see spirits. You're all able to hear spirits. You're all able to smell spirits. And I'm going to have you guys do a few examples of that. You're able to know things. Sometimes y'all just know shit and y'all know how you know it. And your person or whoever you're talking to, like, how the hell you knew that? If that's you, put your hand up in the chat. If that's you that just know stuff. Like, how did you know that, Rob? I never told anybody about that. And you're like, I don't know. It just came to me. It just popped in my head. If that's you, put your hand up in the chat. Like, how the fuck? I don't know how I knew that, girl. And then that person's like, girl, you freaking me out because how the hell you knew that? How did you know? That is your claircognizant. Okay, you just know information without any question, without any nothing. It just drops into your spirit, just download to your brain, and you just say it without thinking about it. It just comes. That is claircognizant. Okay, that is the gift of knowing. When you're in the church, those church people, that's your gift of knowing. That is that gift of just knowing stuff without no question, no understanding. That is claircognizant. Okay, because you're using your cognitive function, your cognitive mind, your thinking brain. Your brain is just dropping in your spirit. Okay, those that smell flowers, smell gas, smell cigarettes, and there's no explanation of how you smell it because you're in the bathroom. You're in the bathroom and you on a pot. If you're on a pot, you on a pot. Okay, you either smell the aroma of your urine or your BM. Okay, but then you smell flowers all of a sudden, or you smell cigars, cigarettes. Like, what? There's no explanation of why you smell that. That is a spirit's energy. And that is their way of letting you know, I'm here, baby. Even though I know you're on the toilet, I'm here. You smell sweet potato pie. Tell me what y'all been smelling. Put it in the chat. If you smell sweet potato pie, you smell flowers randomly, and you have no explanation of why. You don't smoke, but you smell cigarettes. You don't smoke, but you smell. You don't smoke, but you smell gas. You smell antifreeze. That don't make sense when you're in the bed. That don't make sense when you're in the bathroom. It is the spirits. The spirits are doing that. They are carrying that energy. They make you smell that to let you know that, hey, this grandmama, I'm here. Because you can only connect smelling white diamonds to your grandmama. She used to wear white diamonds all the time. So she may come around and give you that aroma to let you know, hey, I'm here too. Okay. I smell my granny's house all the time. Exactly, Mona Lisa. Cigarettes, yes. Chocolate, yes. Cigs and perfume, yes. Cigarettes, gas, and certain perfumes, yes, yes. I'm just letting y'all know that those are spirits. Those are your loved ones in spirit. I just need you to begin to connect who that smell belongs to. Okay, because it will help you a great deal when you are connecting who it belongs to. If you know your granddaddy smoked Newports and you start smelling Newports, recognize the energy. Say, okay, granddaddy, I know that's you. All right, Papa. Yep, I smell you. Thank you for being here. I do not want you to be like, oh, what's that smell? I can't not know. Recognize who that is first. Recognize, okay, who this is. They will say, Auntie Lucy, this Auntie Lucy in your ear, in your thinking ear, not thinking ear, in your spiritual ear. You may hear Auntie Lucy, or you may see your Auntie Lucy's face in your mind's eye, or you may have another way to know that that's Auntie Lucy, but she's making you know that with her smell, that's her. So you're gonna always connect it to her. Every time you smell it, you're gonna be like, okay, Auntie Lucy, I know that's you. So those that have the smell, cigarettes, coffee, like you said in the chat, you will recognize it and you will connect it to those individuals, okay? Those that can hear, I'm still kind of fresh in this. Sorry, y'all, I'm reading the chat. I'm still kind of fresh in this, so I'm lost. I've been trying my hardest to strengthen my gift. Trust me, Queen Me, you will be able to develop it. Don't try hard, just try. I don't want you to try your hardest because that means you're thinking. When you start thinking too much, then you're not doing it. I just want you to try and then let it fly. Okay? If you start thinking, you're not linking. If you're thinking, you're not flowing. Just don't think too hard about it. Just connect. Just flow. Does that make sense, Queen Me? So we're going to do a few exercises so y'all can be able to tap in. I've been having more dreams lately. Good, Desi. Good. That means you are starting to remember. You are starting to remember a little bit more. Being at Bessie and Mary Lee has me open. Have you open? Okay. Oh, this Robin? Is that Robin? Robin, why are you awake? It just clicked. Oh my God, Robin. It just clicked that this was you. Oh my love. I can't wait to see you, Robin. It just clicked that this is you, girl. Hey, girl. Oh my God. I'm over here like, Rob, okay. Hey, Rob. I didn't know that was Rob. Yeah, that's my friend Robin, y'all. I'm over here like, what you mean, Bessie and Mary Lee? I ain't never seen you there until it just clicked. That's Robin. Desi, when you start to have those dreams help you. The dreams are allowing you to be able to connect with your loved ones or connect like you tapping in that way. It's going to help you build on your intuition. Okay, so trust the dreams, ask your spirit team, give you more, help you understand why. And even when you have those dreams, I need you to begin to write it down because you're starting to get messages from your spirit team or your loved ones from those dreams. Do you do dream interpretations? No, ma'am. No, ma'am, Pam. But I do have an understanding of my dreams. So when I'm dreaming something and it sticks with me for like, when I wake up, it's literally like, whoo, I already know what it's about. I already know. Usually, you guys, I want y'all to understand as well, when you guys dream, you're literally going to the realms where your loved ones are. You're going to the realms where your spirit team is, your ancestors are. You're going to that space. Hopefully that makes sense. So let me see. Those that are clairaudient. Those that are clairaudient, Yep. Every time you go to sleep, Jessica, you're going to their space. That's why y'all dream your loved ones. That's why you see your grandmother show up or your auntie or your cousin have transitioned or passed away. That's why you see that, because you're going to them. Every time you fall asleep, you're going to them. You're astraling to those planes. You're going to those realms. Okay. And then when our spirit self come back into our bodies, we don't remember it because our body is created to forget. Because if you go there and you know every single thing, you come back with that same knowledge, knowing everything, then what's the point of coming to Earth when Earth is a planet of learning? Earth is a planet of building your spirit self, your soul, if that makes sense. Okay, you're supposed to learn, supposed to build, unless I put on rain noise. All of those, yep. Those that are able to, what's another one, spirit? If you're hearing those high pitch, so if you remember this message, yes, write it down, Jessica. Write all your dreams down, because spirit is going to guide you back to those messages. If you're able to hear those high pitched sounds in your ear, those that's able to hear those high pitched sounds that sound like a ringing in your ear, say that's me in the chat. I want to see who hear those high pitched ringing. Just put in the chat, that's me, that's me, that's me. Yep, me. Okay, I always have high pitched noises. Yes. Yep, that's me. That's me, that's me. Yep. All of y'all that are hearing those high pitched sounds, that is your clairaudient, okay? Your clairaudient ability. That's that clear of hearing. So as you begin to hear those high pitched sounds, that is the frequency that the energies, they're on a higher frequency than us. We are humans, so our frequency is a little bit heavier, more dense. They're lighter, airy, your loved ones. So we have to bring ourselves to connect with them. So when y'all hear that high pitch, they're talking, they're trying to communicate, but we can't hear it because they're on a different frequency. Think about remember back in the day, I don't even know if they have them anymore, those radios where you got to dial and adjust to get to the right station. That's the same thing with you. You have to adjust yourself by bringing up your frequency and your vibration to connect with those spirits, okay? To connect so you can hear them better. When I'm connecting with your loved ones, I'm hearing them. They're talking to me. I hear exactly what they're saying. Sometimes I have to adjust myself and fine tune what I'm hearing because I'm not hearing sometimes. I'm not hearing clear. So if they say, Tommy, all I hear is, and I'm like, I think they're saying Tommy or Thomas or Tony. So you may hear me say that. I'm hearing a T name. I can't quite hear exactly what they're saying. Or if your name is Shakonda, I'm not going to hear Shakonda. I might hear Shonda. And I'm like, okay, I'm hearing a name like Shonda, Sean. So that's what y'all see me. That's why y'all see me go. And when I do my readings, I'm hearing an SH name, sh, or it can be Shelly. But you may say, oh no, my name is actually Sharice or Sharonda. Okay. So if you are hearing that high pitched sound, that's you starting to develop that's your sign to begin to develop your hearing. Okay. Spirits always give messages through music. If you get music just dropping into your head and it reminds you of your daddy, that's your daddy's energy doing that. Okay. If you get that, hey LP, how are you? If you get that, that is your dad speaking to you. Okay. Or giving you a message or a sign. Some of us are so freaking scared that anything that is out of the norm freaks you out. And then it makes you block your loved ones trying to communicate with you. It makes you block that. Does that make sense? I can feel too when I sit with people, yeah, we getting there. But yeah, does that make sense? One lady was trying to be seductive and R. Kelly's song kept playing in my head. My body's calling. Yep, Desi. Yeah, sometimes that's how it is. And that's me. I want it, but sometimes I'm scared. Yep. But Jessica, as you develop it, it's nothing to be afraid of. It's nothing to be afraid of. I have helped a lot of people develop. That's my phone. It's waking him up. Well, yeah, so those that are scared, I help you overcome the fear of being scared. I think I have a few of my mentees in here. I think Ebony might still be in here. if you are one of my mentees, put a star in the chat so I can let people know that you're here. And these are some people that I helped develop, y'all. Help them overcome that fear. Ebony just was in here. I think she might still be in here. But just like you, she was just like you in the chat, afraid, but she stuck it out. And now, when I tell you she cold when she read, she might be here. She probably fell asleep. But yeah, so if you're one of my mentees in here, if y'all awake, put a star in the chat so people can see y'all, but I think they're probably still asleep. I do have classes coming up, you guys, at the end of this month. So I want to make sure that you guys got the clear audience. Even if you heard your name as a young child and nobody's in the room, who in the chat heard their name before, heard your name being called and there's nobody else in the house? Put me in the chat. Just want to make sure that those people that have happened, has happened. Oh my God, that has happened to before. Let me know. So y'all heard y'all name being called and nobody was there. Yep. So younger as children, we're able to connect with energies easier because we're so fresh onto earth and we just left that realm. Our spirit self just left that realm. So that's why you see children always talk about, I see a man over there, or I see Papa, or, they're seeing spirits. Is because they're still able to connect. They're still on that alpha and theta frequency. As they get older and develop, the norms of the world start to suppress that. We say, oh no, baby, that ain't your grandma. That's a demon. That's when we start doing all that bullshit. Yes, remember I told y'all I cuss. That's when we start doing that bullshit to have them believe that it's wrong to connect and we shouldn't. And it freaks you guys out because you're too scared. So you project it onto the children. We all were able to do it. We all are able to connect. We just got to go back. We just got to remember. We just got to remember. We just have to remember. Okay. And so when your kids start seeing spirits and they smiling, they're looking at the wall, they're looking at a spirit, they're feeling a spirit. What I do is I help you as an adult get back to how that used to be for you. Connect with the spirits because they're saying it's time. You're starting to get your name being called again. You start getting that high pitch sounds again. You start smelling the coffee again. You start smelling the cigarettes. You start getting music that's just downloaded into your head randomly. Those are all signs of you tapping into your power. Okay, let me see. I didn't read some of y'all comments. I had experience when I was younger. You're right. My whole family shut that down. Yeah, they're going to shut it down because they're afraid. I came from the church, and that's all they say is demon, and they have no power. And that's the thing, Desi. That's a way to get you to not tap into your power. When I was in the church, I was told to get out by my spirit team, by the Holy Ghost. That same energy that was telling me to travail and to go in, I started to get, my eye started to or my abilities started to really build while I was there. So I had a spiritual awakening in the church. I've had one before I went to the church. I was always connected to spirits. I just didn't know who to tell it because I didn't want to be played out on the altar and be exercised like I had a demons inside. Like I didn't want to put myself out there. And I felt like my spirit self was smart enough to not reveal so much to people because I didn't like the fact that they did that. They do that. So you may hear me, and I'm not church hurt, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know that, but I'm just telling my story of how I developed my skills. And a lot of that, I was born and raised in the church. That's all I knew. So when I am learning things, I find myself ignorant to a lot of things because that's all I knew. And there was no shifting from that when spirit is like, no. So when I began to develop in the church and understand who the Holy Ghost was, I was listening to the Holy Ghost, and then that voice told me, you need to get out of this church. You need to get out of this church. And I was at the point where I was fully sold out and connected to the Holy Ghost. And people were telling me, you're a silent prophet, Ernie. You could prophesy, girl. You be prophesying. You don't be knowing that you be saying some stuff, girl. You don't prophesy to me. I was just like, oh, I didn't know that. Okay, now I know that's what prophecy, I didn't know. And then when I left, I began to learn about more spiritual things. I learned about what the clairs are. I never knew any of it. So that's why I give grace to people when they don't know, because I was once that person that didn't know either. So that's why I have my Intuition Ignited class for the people that don't know. I went into a deep dive, just researching basic level stuff. Like, what is these numbers I keep seeing? I keep seeing these numbers. I don't know what that means. Why do I keep, and it's nonstop. I can't stop seeing freaking numbers. It's driving me nuts. So it pushed me to a space to learn about it. Go seek it out. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and all of his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Well, seek ye first. I'm seeking me first. What is this? I felt like I was going through an existential crisis. I thought I was losing my shit, y'all. When I tell you, I felt like I was losing my mind because everything started to open up even the more. And I was like, oh my God, while I'm in church, I do not like these boxes. I don't like that I can't do this. And it was a new church I went to. And I was like, dang, everything. I gotta be scared of everything. So my anxiety level was through the roof while I was there. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna go to hell. Oh my God, if I look at that dude look at me, and he's sinning it with his eyes, I'm going to hell. It was like I was blaming myself for all of that shit. And then I heard the spirit say, stop that shit. Like, stop. Get out of the church. Just get out. And when I got out, y'all, I'm talking about the fear and all of the level of peace I had, because it was just too much. It was too much because I felt like I couldn't do nothing. They boxed me in, and I hate boxes. So I had to get out of there. I had to get out of there. But again, the words I still hold dear to me because I was born and raised into it, and I still connect with it. I still resonate with some of the words, some of the teachings, some of the Psalms. I still read some of that. It's still, the word's still in me, you know? But a lot of it, I uprooted because I'm like, I don't resonate with that. And as many times I have conversations with God and be like, how, if you're a sovereign God, you know all, see all, but then you let this happen. These people in Congo, these people are suffering and they crying out and they praying to you all the time. How is that okay? You know, so these are conversations, not for me to bring it up on this platform, but this is a conversation I always have with my God, with spirit. Okay, with spirit, like, that don't make sense. Don't make sense to me. Like, so is this person prayer not good enough versus that person prayer that has cancer and that's dying, that's crying out, asking for a miracle, and they are devout to you? But then all the serial K have to do is say, I repent, and then they got a place in heaven? That don't make sense to me. So that's just my thinking, y'all. Not trying to change somebody thinking, hey, Corey. Thank you, Corey. I saw a troll near the old furnace yeah, Belle, good. That means no, I believe you, Belle. I believe you. I believe that you see trolls, because when I connect with spirits, I see them too. I see fairies. I see all of that. I have this feeling, hey, LP, I have this feeling to go to work at a funeral home for years. I don't get it. Something kept telling me, So maybe that's something that you should do. Maybe you should be able, I think, LP, you might be able to help people with that funeral home as far as like allowing them to understand transitioning and make it a positive experience instead of a sad experience. Have it to where people are like, okay, my loved one is dead. They're not coming back. But you help them understand, no. They're always around. It's just, we're putting the body into the ground, but the spirit lives on. Let them understand that there is more life after this life. You know, so if spirit is pushing that upon you, pressing that upon you, do that. I'm not going to tell you to do it, but consider it, because they've already been telling you. They've already been talking to you about it. You've already been getting those impressions. Those thoughts are coming in. So look at it as, I think this is something I need to pull the trigger on. Yeah, Desi, hypocritical. Yep, same. I have ministers for pastors. Yep, my dad is a pastor, 30-something year pastor, girl. They've always allowed me, and my mom still in church, but she know what I do. And she's one of the reasons why I kind of like, I don't know if I should do this, because my mama, because again, I was born and raised into it. But when I couldn't take it no more, and I was at work, and I just kept seeing spirits everywhere, and chaos meaning that the babies, the alarms kept going off, people pumps kept going off, they kept calling me, Ermi, I need an IV over here. I felt like I was losing my shit at work when it shouldn't be hard. Like, I love working with NICU babies. I love working with kids. But it was just like, I felt like I think spirit did it on purpose, where everything started becoming like I was chicken with my head cut off, like just running back and forth. And then that morning when I got off work, I was like, I kept hearing, now tell your mom, tell your mom you're a medium, tell your mom. And I was like, okay, how the hell do I tell my mom? And she always called me when I get ready to leave work to see how my day was doing, how's everything going, okay, talk to me while I drive home. And I just sat in the parking lot, in the garage, and I was like, so, Mom, why you didn't tell me you could see spirits? She was like, what? I said, why? So I had to do reverse psychology. Y'all have a psychology major. Why you didn't tell me you could see spirits? Because I feel like I've been losing my mind. Because I see spirits all the time. And she's like, what do you mean? I said, Ma, why you didn't tell me you could see spirits? Why you didn't tell me? Why you didn't make my life a little bit easier so I could have somebody to talk to about what I'm seeing? And she just couldn't say nothing. And I was like, well, this makes me confirm that I am a medium. I can see spirits. I'm telling you now. I just want to know how you feel about it. And she was like, well, after that, at that point, I didn't care really how she felt. I just wanted to make sure that she knew that this is something that I was going to start looking into and start tapping into. And I care about what my mom thinks, but I also didn't care because spirit obviously don't care. They didn't care. They was like, no, you gonna do this shit. So if you feel better by telling your mama, feel better by telling your mama. But other than that, we're not gonna stop until you continue to do it. So I was starting to tap in a little bit. I started to do a few mediumship readings. I started to do cards a little bit. But the energies kept coming. While I'm at work, I'm at a nurse's station and I'm feeling energies. I'm smelling roses. I'm like, fuck, I can't. And Spirit's like, yeah, we gonna keep turning it up until you fully turn up. And so I was like, all right. And so I was like, if you want me to do this, bring the people to me. I'm not gonna go to nobody talking about I have a reading. I see the loved ones, bring them to me immediately. Not even, I open my eyes and I see one of my nurses standing next to me. And I was like, oh, hey, girl. And she was like, hey, what are you doing over here? And I said, oh, nothing. And Spirit's like, okay, go ahead and talk. Go ahead. And I said, are you into like paranormal activity and ghosts and just to fill her out? And she was like, oh my God, I love all that stuff. I said, what about psychics? She's like, oh my God, I watched it. That was my green light to just go. So that was me trusting Spirit. That was me. That Spirit made that opportunity available for me to begin to trust them because I'm like, y'all not going to make me look stupid out here. Please don't make me look stupid out here. And then, boom, that's why I was able to feel a little bit of ease to connect with this nurse's energy. And I had to tell her, hey, all right, come with me into this room. I pulled her into the patient room and I said, I keep seeing your aunt. Your aunt is here with me and she looks just like you. And then I began to give her a reading and she was in tears, of course. But I was like, I told Spirit, okay, I did it. I said, but I don't ever want to do that again while I'm at work. I don't ever want to do that again while I'm at work. So I am going to do it, but I'm not going to do it here. So I want this to be cut off. Turn it off. I'm not doing it at work, but I'll do it on the live. I'll do it in private readings. I'll do it, but I'm not going to do it at work. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, sorry, y'all, I'm missing comments. But I had to let y'all know. I questioned that since I was like 6 or 7. As a kid, it happened to me twice in 2 different homes. Yep. Thank y'all for the follows. Deaf doula would be a hip. Yes, you would love that, Nick's Tarot. Deaf doulas. I have a friend, my friend Mikey. She's a deaf doula on TikTok. The only family member who believes me is passed on. Yeah, Belle, my aunt, she was doing this type of stuff, and I did not know it until she transitioned. And then I think that really pushed me to really full on do this. And then she's the one that kept smelling those. I kept smelling Fabuloso. I kept smelling that, and I'm like, the only person I could think that's connected to Fabuloso, because Fabuloso is that cleaning product, is my aunt that transitioned. And then I would smell it all the time for me to go live. And so that was her sign to say, I'm here, I'm with you, go live. But yeah, I don't smell it as much anymore because now I go live a lot. Dang, all these similarities between the viewers, yes. And that's the crazy part, Nix, that we all can do it. It's just when you find your people and you feel free to talk about it, it feels like you have never been set aside. It's just you're set aside from your own family. But then you find like-minded people that are waking up at the same time as you. It makes so much sense. It makes you more comfortable to be able to talk about it. Is Nikki Awareness Month? Yes, it is. I see spirit families crossing the street in some places. Yep. So Desi, you're able to see spirits. Yep. You were so brave. Girl, all I had to do was tell my mama. I didn't care about nobody else. The thing about me is I don't give a shit meter is pretty high. My I don't give a shit meter is it's pretty high. It's always been high. And my mom is a Sagittarius, so she's heavy on I don't give a shit either. So a very big fire sign my mom is. It's also the month my great niece passed away at 9 years old. Oh, I'm definitely sending you love. Have you ever felt you were in another dimension, like you were elevated spiritually? Yes, ma'am. Desi, I have. Hey, Caleb Cakes. My girl Kayla's in the building. Hi, my love. That's my one of my sisters from my sister circles, y'all. We used to practice together about 3 years ago, and she used to always tell me, "You need to go live and do this." And I'm like, "Kayla, I ain't going live." So channeling energy is one of my friends, y'all, from my sister circle. So yeah, she was one of those that pushed me out. The dog woke me up. He went wild at 3:30. Oh my God. I missed what else she said. Why are we up so early? You know me, Kayla. I be random. I used to go live at night. I'm already 53 though. A career change to something that major is kind of crazy. What you mean, Nix? You're already 53 and a career change to something that major. Career change. Which give me a little bit more context with that. My mom told me some stories seeing them when she was younger. Yes, my mom did too. You're a Sagittarius? Okay. All right, I think I'm caught up with all the comments. I think I'm caught up. Definitely, you could be a medium or you could develop that LP. I had to go back and remember that. I've always been hushed about seeing spirits, even when my husband rolls his eyes. Yeah, and it's okay. People are not going to be on the same page as you, Nix. They're not going to ever be. Do not expect people to ride the wave with you. Do not expect the people to go with you on this journey. This is your own soul. I feel like I'm getting loud. This is your own soul's journey. This is an individual journey. Those people that are in your life, they're not going to go along with you. They're going to have their own time when they're going to have their own awakening, and they're going to be walking alone by them. They're going to be walking alone as well. But the thing is, you're not alone. You have your ancestors with you. You have your spirit team. You have your guides with you. All right. So this may feel like you're alone, but you're not. You may feel lonely, but you're not alone. Trust me. You have a spiritual guide that's been with you from day one of you stepping onto this planet. You have your guides with you. You have a soul family that is with you, that is guiding you. You said, okay, this time I'm going to go in and I'm going to be Nyx and I'm going to be a tarot reader for this life. And then your other soul members who probably was your children in a past life, or your mother in a past life, or your sister in a past life, or your boss in a past life. They're in that soul space and they say, okay, well, while you do that, be Nyx on this earth, I'm going to be your guide. So you're going to hear my voice. You're going to hear me guide you. I'm going to be your intuition. Okay. Sorry, what you said. Girl, but how are you looking so flawless? Girl, listen, Kayla, it's the filter. It's the filter. Okay. It's the filter. All right. So to change the death doula, you can still do that. You can do whatever you want, Nyx. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. Don't limit yourself. You could be a death doula. You can do whatever you want to do. At 53, at 43, at 73, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Do you not know that Judge Judy became Judge Judy in her 70s? Do y'all not know that? Did y'all know that? She became Judge Judy in her 70s. She became popular in her 70s. She became recognized in her 70s. Why limit yourself because of your age? Never limit yourself because of your age. Alex, here is your reminder. Max, wake up, Max, wake up, Max. Oh. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. He got too many alarms. Y'all hear all those alarms? No, I didn't know that. Yep. Yeah, y'all. Oprah started late. There's a lot of people that are very popular and famous started their journeys at an older age. Kayla. Girl, it's like 12 alarms going off right now. And all I hear is, stop. And then he going back to sleep. He had a hard time at a football game last night. Lauren, 50 alarms. Ermi doing what she doing best. Preaching, lifting people up. I can't help it. Y'all, again, Kayla is my girl. Y'all, make sure y'all follow Kayla. Kayla goes live too. She does mediumship as well. She's not long-winded like me. She gets straight to the point. I like to chat. I like to talk. I like to vibe, feel y'all vibe. I like to communicate with you guys. Not saying that she doesn't. That's my girl, y'all. That's my girl. She pushed me. We are circle sisters, so we started our journeys around the same time. We kind of met each other around the same time, like 3 years ago. So yeah, like she has my private number. I have her private number. Like that's how close we are. It's in your DNA, boo. Period. The Addams Family alarm so early in the morning. It's crazy, right, Lauren? Samuel Jackson had been old all my life. Belle. Yes, good. You're going to love her, Melissa. You're going to love her. She's very beautiful. She's very chill. She's very chill, but she's very knowledgeable. Yep, her and my girl Sally and Karen. Like, it's us, like this. Don't do him like that. I'm not, but it's doing, y'all hear that? That's distracting me. That's distracting me. Let me see. Do I have anything else I want to tell y'all? Oh, Lauren is in my class, y'all. She's taking the Mediumship 101 class starting the end of this month. So she's one of the reasons why I said, yeah, let me go ahead and just open it up for you guys. So I'm letting y'all know in advance if you are joining or if you want to join and develop your skills, go to my link and look for the classes workshop and then join. I do take Klarna. I do take Apple Pay. I don't know, but there's other things to help you out with that. It stopped. Okay, it stopped. Never too old to live your purpose. Exactly, Belle. So, y'all, let me tell y'all. We talked about claircognizance. We talked about clairvoyance. Oh, we didn't do clairvoyance, but we talked about claircognizant, clairaudience, clairsentient. Those clairsentient people that can feel the energies. Y'all can feel. If you walk into a room and you can feel like somebody died in that room, or you can feel like somebody's there watching. Those that can feel energies, go ahead and type me in the chat. I just want to see who can feel the energies. Sometimes you get a headache just having a conversation, like, oh, my head hurting. That is the clairsentient. Oof, my chest, I feel like I get flutters. Oh, I feel so nauseous. Oh, my stomach. Y'all see me, when y'all see me live and the energies make me feel stuff, I'm like, oh, I gotta back up. I can't breathe. Or I can feel where I feel that. I feel it. It's nothing scary, y'all. I've gotten used to it because I tell them it's okay. Let me know how when it gets to like, all right, back up with the headache, please. It's when it gets too much or the energy is so heavy, and I'm like, okay, I can't even read. I just need you to back up so I can at least continue with the reading. But I don't mind it. I just don't like the nausea because I feel like literally I'm about to vomit on the live. It gets really, really exacerbated, and I'm like, it's too much. The nausea is too much. But that means, for me, this person was very sick, very, very, very sick at the end of their passing. So when they do things like that, they show me things, I connected to something. When I do Reiki, I feel the person's pain. Yes, Sparkletini. Yes, 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 Melissa. So that means that you are clairsentient as well. That means you're all water signs here. Okay, see, so you feel, yep. And it can be very emotional too. Very emotional. So those that do feel the energies, you may feel somebody touching your face. You may feel your loved one kissing your face. You may feel your loved one touching your shoulder or pulling on your toe, or, so that is also a part of that as well. For those that are able to see, one way you can see is if you say a person's name. Say a person's name and close your eyes and let me know if you see the picture see their person's face. Go ahead and do that for a second. Close your eyes and say your person's name, your loved one that's in spirit. And then tell me what they do. Do they walk up to you? Do the image of their face just pop in your head and it's just like a flash? How does it come? How does it come? Close your eyes and just say your person's name and then see if they come to you. See if they step forward. So do you get a flash image? Do you see somebody walking towards you? How does it come? Do you see it in colors? Do you see the silhouette of the person? So you see the image, okay, you see them, okay, all right. So as a clairvoyant, I also can see the energies. Image with mouth moving, yep, so good. He laughing at me, good, LP, so you're seeing it. You're seeing your loved ones. When I'm connected with your loved ones, I'm seeing them. They walk up to me, they be like, but that takes development. That takes development. So those that are seeing, you may see a flash. You may see a silhouette. You may see something. Okay. I want you to just go with that. Go with what you see. I always try to meet you where you are. And I want you to understand spirit is meeting you where you are, because a lot of people are so new to this that they might not see nothing. So I say, well, let's see what else you have. What else can you do? So I do other exercises to see what else you got. So I can say, you're more cognizant, you're more clairaudient, but that doesn't mean that you can't ever see. You can still develop that, okay? But your spirit team know how much you can take. So for me, I can see spirits, but I also could see how they, and I can also see how they, and I'm also seeing, I can see all the most glorious, gruesome things, because spirit knows I can handle that. Some of you guys, y'all can't handle seeing somebody with their eye blown off. That's too much, and that will make you stop doing it. That will put you in a place of fear to where you're not doing it at all. So you never really get to develop at all, because now you got too scared. Spirit team, your spirit guys, they know you better than me. Okay, so they would not do something like that to you. They would not force it open for you to just see. They want you to slowly begin to develop that, slowly begin to see. Does that make sense? He smiles at me, then he quickly gone. Yep. So does that make sense, what I just said? So me, I could see them half head, eye falling out, lip ripped apart. I could see them like that because I can handle that. That would be too gruesome for some of you guys, but me, I can see it. So you may start seeing little butterflies, or you may see, hey, Cleveland, you may see it lightly. You may see it not too heavy. Other people, like me, can see the whole shit. I can see when there's a pew, pew, pew. Like today, who did I see? When I connected with the loved one earlier today, the young lady that came forward, she walked up to me and she immediately started doing this. And all I see is, what did she say it was? Nose sugar. I got to say it like that. All I saw was nose sugar. And then I saw in her arms. And what else I saw? I just saw so much. I just saw so many substances. A lot. When I say a lot. And then she made me feel, so this was my clairsentient. She made me feel like I need to have it. I want it. I gotta get it. I didn't care about nothing. I was like, oh my God. She also did not eat. Like she forgot to eat because she wanted it. She had that craving for it. She was fiending for it. So she made my body feel like I was fiending for it. I'm like, I never felt like that before. Well, I mean, when I was hypnotized, and I had to have that thing. Let me stop. I'm gonna stop, y'all. Like some of y'all be craving it. You be like, where he at? I need that. I needs that right now. Where you at, bro? Hey, I need that. Right, call him. That's how she made me feel. LP, I'm saying, I'm like, I need that where you at, sir. Meet me at the, okay, where you at right now? Stop what you doing. That's how she made me feel. The energy made me feel like, baby, you be like, hey, my body's calling for you. Like, where you at? Bring that here. How about you leave it here? Don't take it no more. Just don't take it no more. Just leave it on the counter. I need that fix. So when I tell y'all, not send it, desperate times calls for desperate measures. You got to remind him too. Hey, you know you need this too. Your body's calling too. Come on, we calling each other. Let's do this. Because that's, okay, so let me get back to the point. That's how she made me feel when it came to the D-rugs. That's how she made me feel when it came to her abusing those substances. It's like, I need it. That's how she made me feel. And the only thing I could connect it to is Bow, check. Wow, that's the only thing I connected to. So that's how she made me feel. Like, whoo, feeling on your booty, your booty. Like, where you at? So yeah, I hope y'all understood that. Wait, Gabs, you're not supposed to be in here. You talking about, damn, I'm 15. I never felt that. Gabs, girl, somebody get Gabs out the chat. Gabs, you 15? Hold on now, Gabs. What Gabs doing here? Gabs, it's 6:30 in the morning. Gabs, why you ain't in bed? Don't you got school? Oh, 50. You 50. I thought you said you 15. I was like, girl, you ain't supposed to be in here. You supposed to be asleep. Don't you got school in about an hour? Ain't you supposed to be getting ready for high school? What you doing in this chat? But you're 50. Okay. I understand. Got it. We're clear. I was like, boy, this right here, this is a grown conversation. You're a teacher. Okay. You getting ready for school? Oh, you are getting ready for school. Okay. Lauren, I'm hollering. Hold on. Here I go with this puzzle. Okay. So, okay. So yeah, so with that person's energy, y'all, she made me feel like that. Very, very heavy. But again, she showed me, and then she even said I took lines. And then she made me feel, I saw her like slide down a wall, and then I saw things in her arm. So she made me know that she transitioned from a OD. Okay. And I think she overshot the amount because that's how much she craved the D-rugs. That's how much she craved it. And I think she wanted it so bad. It's like, let me make it last a little bit longer. And I think she did too much. But yeah. And that was earlier today. And then right after that reading, y'all, that's what I'm telling y'all, my readings has been very, very heavy. So I think Spirit gave it to me in spurts. Because I tell Spirit not to give that to me too much while I'm on here, because some people, they can't handle it. And some people don't want their loved one's business to be revealed in that way. But I did have this energy tall guy, very, very powerful. Well, he made me feel like he was powerful, very business-minded, businessman, world traveler. I just saw him going from city to city across the world. Okay. And then he was like 30s, 40s. The J name resonated with the person that I was connected with. And then immediately I heard headshot, pew pew, but from behind. And then he kept saying, I ain't see it coming. And so he got, what's the word I'm looking for? When you didn't see it coming? Ambushed. Yeah, I think he got ambushed. And he just kept saying, I didn't see it coming. So I feel like he got caught up, or somebody was after him. And I even put, they had a hit out on him. What I said? Hit for hire, hitman for hire, something like that. So it's like they waited, and then they ambushed him, and then they took him out. And then I kept hearing arms dealer, or arms, something with the arms dealer, or dealing, or something like that. And the only thing I could think of is like the car and the tail. I put those together. Some type of car. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Where the fellas at? Cleveland, don't leave me out here in these streets. LP, y'all know what I'm talking about? No, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't even do that, because the fellas not the only ones that know that. We know that too. The ladies know that. But I'm being very cautious of how I say it. But y'all know what I'm talking about, the car and the tail. Hitman for hire. So somebody put, money on his head. That's what they did. So they put money on his head. Melissa, yeah, so you understand that. So they put money on his head, and then they followed Hitman. Yes, that's exactly what happened to him. And the person that understood, she said that he had just came from another country. No, he went to another country and was unalived in that country. Yes. Yep. So he went to another country. So he would go to other countries, and he was arms dealer. Let me look that up because I kept hearing it in my head too. Arms dealer, arms dealer. I'm like, what the fuck is an arms dealer? And I think I have a hint of what that is, but I'm not sure. Let me double check it. Arms dealer. Individual or organization that sells weapons, ammunition, and other military equipment on a large scale in a clandestine manner to governments. That's that. I think he was doing that, y'all. Illegal stuff, but nobody knew. And I think that he got caught up, or somebody put a hit on him. They put a hit out on him. Many arms dealers operate within legal frameworks, facilitating global exchange of military equipment between nations. Process. Okay, that's the legitimate trade. The illicit trafficking sometimes referred to as gun runners engaging in illegal trade of weapons, contributing to organized crime. Yeah, and exercise of power rather than seeking economic gain. So I kept hearing that. The global exchange of weapons. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there y'all go. Selling. Selling. Yes. So that's what this energy was doing. That's exactly what he was doing. And then he got caught up, and somebody put a bounty on him, and then they got him. And that's what he was telling me. And that's exactly what the person in the chat that was able to resonate. That's exactly what she said happened. But they didn't know who did it. And I'm like, no, he had a hit out. They was coming for him. And he knew, I think he knew, I don't know, somebody was double crossed or something. And then they took him out. She said literally right after he got out of the plane, 30 minutes after he got off the plane, somebody got him. So yeah. So that was the last energy I read today. That was the last energy I read for the day. And I was like, and I had to go to class. I was like, oh, let me get off of here. So yeah. So when I tell y'all, when I do my readings, it don't just be past loved ones, and especially with spirit led, it don't just be past loved ones that have transitioned from cancer or transition from, medical. I get stuff like that. I had one, and I don't know if y'all remember this. My day ones remember. I had one last year. Yeah, it was last year, where her grandfather was big in New York, and he was a organized crime, but he was like the head of this. No, he wasn't the head. He was the one that got rid of the bodies. He was the one that got rid of the bodies. What did they call? The cleaner. He was the cleaner. I think he was the cleaner. And so what he kept showing me was a lamp post, and I didn't understand why he kept taking me to this lamp post. And the sitter knew. She said, oh, okay, no. Took me to the lamppost, and then I saw this big machine. And this big machine was like a wood chipper. That's what I kept hearing, wood chipper. And I didn't understand. I'm like, I'm at a lamppost and a wood chipper. And then she said that it was her husband's grandfather, and they would take people out and put them through the wood chipper. I said, oh, no, these readings are getting too much. This is too much. I don't want the ICA people to come after me. I don't want the BFI people to come after me. I said, this is too much information. Too much information. Because why y'all showing me wood chippers and people, you put people through the wood chipper? What the fuck? I'm so serious, April. I'm so serious. And her husband was there, and he validated. He was like, yep, that was my grandfather, and he was a cleaner for bosses, MOB bosses. And so people would be unidentified. When people get missing, they got missing for real. You would never see them ever again because they would put them through these. And think about doing that in the 1940s, 50s, 60s, that time. And I didn't understand. I'm like, okay. I'm over here like, okay. And he's also showing me this machine that is like, it breaks up wood, or I see logs going into it to chop it up. It could be for mulch or whatever. And he was like, Ermi, you literally could see this. I was like, what does it mean? I don't know. I'm so green. What does that mean? I don't know why he showed me that. And then he was like, yeah, my grandfather was a cleaner. He was the one that got rid of the bodies. It's like, oh shit. Okay, y'all, I gotta get off this live. I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. That was a bit much. You see real life movies before and after. Yes, Lakivia, I do. I do. Right, Jen. It's crazy. It is crazy. So yeah, so that was my day today, and just to show you guys those type of energies that come to me that I connect with. I can't help it. They just come to me because I think they trust what I say. They trust that I will say it. I think they trust and know that I will say it. Sometimes I like to, keep the live a little juicy, and y'all loved ones will tell me, "Oh, I had two other kids, two outside kids." I'm like, "Oh, this is a little too juicy now." Your loved ones will tell me, "Yep, I had another baby on my wife, or I had another baby on my husband, or my husband's kid. That's not his kid." Like they will reveal those things. They will reveal those things. This is my mistress's name. The person will understand, and they will tell me the name of the person. I wouldn't get it, but you would. I'm like, oh my God, not my daddy telling Ermi about his side piece. Tell me your day was more exciting than mine without telling me. Cleveland, today was off the chain. Today was off the chain. It was crazy. It was crazy. Telling all the secrets. And y'all, if you guys were here for Mila's reading, I did a reading for Mila last year, and Mila didn't understand any of what I was saying. I said, just write it down because I don't know what I'm saying. And her people were saying, her dad is not her dad. And she was like, what? That don't even make sense. I said, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard. So this could mean nothing at all, or you may have something. And I kept saying something about her child will be also able to reveal. It's going to come through her child. Again, nothing made sense until a few weeks ago when she said, Army. Oh no, when she booked the session with me. She booked the session with me a week ago or 2 weeks ago. And 3 energies that came forth that she didn't know, they came through. And one of them was grandmother energy. After, I began to get more details about that. It was her grandmother, but the grandmother through her dad's side, who she mentioned in that reading, Ermi. The reading you gave me in November literally makes sense now because I did a joke. As a joke, I did a DNA test as a joke and found out that my sisters that I've been growing up with were not my sisters. They're not my sisters. My mom had a one-night stand with the lady that you're bringing forth, her child. She had a one-night stand with him, and I'm her son's child. And I'm like, what? She was like, yeah. And my mom was very upset that I went and got a DNA test. And she was like, I shouldn't have done that. You too grown to be doing stuff like that. Just to find out that she had a one night stand with this man. And I am a product of that one night stand. So everything came back full circle, y'all. A reading that I did in November, and I didn't understand. I kept saying, your daddy, not your daddy. Just to find out that she found her actual daddy. She found her actual daddy. And those people, that family welcomed her in with open arms. They loved on her. And I was like, now you can see what true love is, even though you wasn't raised by these people. She posted a picture of her dad. Y'all, when I tell y'all twins, spitting image, twins, literally. I said, oh girl, you can't deny that. That's your daddy for real. Immediately. So again, I give spirit honor and I give my ancestors honor and I thank them for allowing me to tap into my gifts in this way. Because again, y'all, I'm not scared. I'm not scared to do this. Wait, I'm gonna reread this. Hold on. Used to see passed over people when I was younger. That used to scare me so much. Oh yeah, that's normal though, Lakivia. That's normal. But we're taught to be scared. Yep. Telling all the secret. Divine timing for me. Been speaking to my guys about this, and I happened to click on your live. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. All right, let me do a spirit led, y'all. Did I use to see? I know what you meant. That's why I had to reread it like real slow. All right, I think Lakivia mean this. I don't know what she's trying to say, but I think I know what you're trying to say. That's why I didn't read it out loud. Because, I mean, I know I'll be dyslexic sometimes, but I'm not going to be dyslexic all the time. That's why I said, let me read it in my head first. Can be dyslexic sometimes, but not all the time. Not going to be dyslexic all the time. You're not going to make me be dyslexic. Not in this moment. Okay. Let's see who's here, y'all. Go ahead and find your white hearts. Put your white hearts in the chat. This is how you know who I'm bringing through. Also, with your white hearts, put your loved one's name in the chat as well. Okay? I don't pick anybody, y'all. I just let spirits bring somebody through, and then I connect with the spirit. Okay? So, yeah, so you can put your loved one name in the chat. You can put the white hearts in the chat. Don't forget to give me a follow. Make sure y'all give me a follow if I am connecting with you. Make sure y'all give me a follow. And don't forget to get the daily heart me, y'all. I didn't mention that at all today. So don't forget to get your daily heart me. All right. But yeah, put your loved ones' names in the chat and a white heart. If the energy resonates with you and you are understanding who I'm bringing forth, then you put the white heart. Well, right now, y'all put in white hearts. That's just to bring the heart to the front of your emoji list. But I'm not picking anybody in the chat. I'm just going to allow the energy to come forth and we communicate in that way. Okay. All right. Everybody understand? Thumbs up in the chat if you understand. Thumbs up in the chat if you understand. And if you are one of my mentees, if you are a mentee of mine, put a star in the chat. Because I know I spoke to a few people on here for a little bit, and I just wanted to show that I do have mentees, people that have taken my classes that are in this space. So if you're one of my mentees, I think I was saying it for Queen. I think it was Queen, somebody. I can't remember now. But those that put stars in the chat are my my mentees. Oh, and thank you guys again for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep. So Raven, Raven was is one of my mentees as well. Yes, V is one of my mentees. Who is going to be on the panel for my event? Hello. Okay, so y'all hold your comments. Remember, if you understand who this is, that's when you put a white heart in the chat, okay? If you're able to take 95% of what I'm bringing forth, 95%, I want somebody to be able to connect with 100%. But if one thing don't make sense, it's probably how I'm getting the information, okay? So I'll take 95% to 100%, okay, if it makes sense. But if only half of it resonates with you, then I'm not talking to you. That means your loved one is coming through as a postcard to you, okay? So that would be considered a postcard. But you don't have to type in the chat, oh, postcard. You don't have to do that. Just know for yourself that it's a postcard, okay? All right, so hold comments. All right, and please don't put information about your person in the chat as well, because just as we have 52 people in here, probably 3 people are scammers and they can screenshot your stuff. So don't put information about you in the chat. All right, everybody understand that? Just type yes. Yes, you understand. Okay, good. Ooh. Okay, so I have a fair-skinned African-American female here. She's an older female. I want to say she is probably in her 60s, 70s. More 60s, I feel like. I'm hearing an A name with her. Like Anne. Or maybe Angela. Okay, where Anne at? Okay. The month of March is significant with her. She makes me feel like she's from the South. So like maybe Kentucky. There's a Kentucky connection or even a Texas connection. She's given me the number 5. So 5 for me is siblings or children. Okay, 5 is siblings or children. So she may have had 5 kids, or she's a part of a 5 sibling set. July is also significant. Like around the 4th of July, I got July 5th. So I could be off a few days, but I literally could see July 5th. I'm also hearing Hampton. So this could be the name of the street or her last name. Hampton. Mm-hmm. I feel like she may have had a lot of cardiac issues, heart issues, may have had previous heart surgeries, or I'm seeing an incision in her chest, so she makes me feel like she may have had surgery for her heart. I heard heart and lungs, so this may be CHF, congestive heart failure. Yeah, she's had a few medical issues, y'all. Even pneumonia, I see. Yeah, just make me not. Just making my throat hurt. I feel like she's. Okay. Throat issue. I'm just writing throat issue, but I feel like she has had some issues with her throat. I don't know if she was intubated. I think she might have been intubated. Or she is like, I don't want to use the word drowning. I just feel like it's a lot of liquid in her lungs and it's choking her a little bit. Hold on, y'all. I gotta breathe. Okay. She's also making me feel, I'm looking at better times or how she's showing herself to me. It's like very beautiful. I'm seeing pearls. I'm seeing her nails done. I feel like she took care of herself. She was sick. Oh, I'm feeling nausea. She was sick. Very sick towards the end of her life. I feel like I see somebody at the hospital with her and is making a decision to take her off life support. I'm seeing somebody holding her hand in the hospital. I'm just trying to get a wider view if this is somebody making a decision to take her off, to let her go. Yeah, I'm writing things down, y'all. So if I have to do a recap, I could just read it. Okay. All right. Okay, so to recap, I have an African-American female, fair skin. She is older. I feel like she's in her 60s. Hey, y'all. Good morning, everybody. 60s. The name Anne, or a name, is connected to her. Also, the month of March is significant with her as well. And then I saw July 5th, to be specific. She is from the South. I feel like Kentucky, Texas area. From the South. She also mentioned 5, so 5 kids or 5 siblings with her. And immediately I saw her in the hospital, and I feel like she may have had multiple surgeries, heart surgery. It makes me feel very sick. Ugh. Heart surgery, because I'm seeing an incision going down her chest. So this makes me feel like she's had surgeries. She's probably recovered from it, and then it's just like recurring back in the hospital again. She also made me feel like my lungs are being filled with fluid. So it's giving pneumonia, makes me feel very pneumonia-ish. But it also makes me feel like she had congestive heart failure or something with her heart. And then she made me feel my throat. So this makes me feel as if I might be intubated. She might have been intubated and was on life support. But she got very sick. She may have went into like multi-organ failure. Okay. I'm seeing somebody hold her hand. And at the hospital with her, and I see that you guys are making the decision to let her go. I'm seeing her being taken off life support, but I see somebody holding her hand at the end of life. I'm making a decision to remove her off life support. All right. Okay. If this makes sense to you, postcard I can take. Okay. BB sounds a lot like your mom. Do you recall, BB? Did you have to make the decision to take her off life support? Without telling me all the information, I just want to know if you had to take her off life support. Okay. Do you understand the A name with her? Postcard. Okay. No, May. But you don't know an A name connected to you or her. It don't have to be her name. Let me clear that up with you guys too as well, because I know a lot of people might be new to how mediumship is, but it could be somebody connected to you guys with this A name, because I heard Ann or Angela. Okay, the A name. Okay, because I heard Ann, Angela, or Annette. So that A-N sound. Would you understand that your mom, Annie? I saw Annie's face too. Who's Annie? I saw one of my students. Her name is Annie. I saw her face. So that's where I get the Annie or Ann from. Who's Annie to you, baby? Your aunt who drowned. Oh, don't tell me that. Just say your aunt. Don't say your aunt who drowned, because I might pull her energy. But okay, you already did it, so. All right. So this may Annie might be with your mom. They might be together on the other side, okay? Hold on. Bae, can you request to come up? Hit the two people at the bottom. Let me just talk to you. Thank you guys for tapping the screen. Tapping is clapping, y'all. Tapping is clapping. Oh, you still at work? Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna just hold tight, babe. I'm gonna just keep going with you. Do you understand South? Being in the South, Kentucky, Texas area. Thank you, Kanika. Oh, Florida. Okay. Okay, Florida. I'm over here like she's saying Florida. Okay, this energy is making it also feel like there is a connection with Kentucky or Texas. Okay, I circled Texas, so Texas to be exact. Do you understand 5 with her? 5 kids or 5 siblings? And also, if you understand her transitioning because of her heart failure and pneumonia, and then multi-organ failure. She is one of 5 siblings. Okay, good. Does Hampton make sense to you? Hampton, I feel like that is a street name. Start with the H. What did I say? Hampton, street name, or what did I say? Street name or last name? Thank y'all for the follow. Dream, thank you. Your family in Rochester. That's your grandma's street. Hampton is your grandma's street. Hampton Street or Hampton Road or Hampton Boulevard. Okay. Hampton. Okay. So that is the street. Okay. So I feel like I'm definitely with you. All right. And would you understand your mom transition from heart failure, pneumonia, multi-organ failure? She had congestive heart failure and she was on life support. Okay. So yeah. So definitely with you. Definitely with you. Okay. Let me see what she's saying for you. She keeps saying, I know that decision was hard. That decision was hard for you to make. But in your mind, you felt, and let me know if this makes sense. In your mind, you felt like she can come around. She can come back. Like a miracle is needed. I need a miracle. Like, this is like, I feel like you're pleading with God. But then it got to the point where you're like, you didn't want to see her like that. You didn't want to see her, in other words, suffer. Yeah. She keeps saying, I saw you. I saw you. She was already outside of the body. She was already outside of the body. I'm the youngest. I had to make my sisters do it. Yeah. Like you were pleading, like, like, we need a miracle. Something got to happen. But she started to have more failure. She keeps saying she wasn't going to survive it. She wasn't going to survive it. But she makes me feel as though she was outside of her body and she's just watching you. She's watching you and she just like this. She keep going like this. She had a DNR, but for some reason we couldn't find it. She had a DNR, but you couldn't find the DNR. This is scary. What's scary? What's scary, baby, 23? She keeps saying something about my sugar, my sugar. She keeps saying it over and over. I've been grieving her the last few days. Okay, she keeps saying my sugar, my sugar. So I don't know if she gave you a nickname or she called you something different. Oh, her name Sugar Mama? Oh, okay, Sugar Mama. Okay, okay, okay. She keeps saying my sugar, my sugar. Okay. Um, um, she's telling me a lot of different things now. Now she really like talking. She's saying something about to relax, relax. She said, man, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You need to relax. I keep hearing, relax, baby, relax. You're doing too much. So I don't know if you were like the one that go from 0 to 100. I don't know if you were that sibling, but she keeps saying, relax, baby, relax, relax. Kick your feet up. I don't know if you do a lot as well, baby. I don't know if you do a lot. You constantly on the go, 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 and haven't had a break yet. Because I keep seeing her like putting you to sit and put your feet up. Sit and put your feet up. Sit and put your feet up. Relax, relax, relax. It's like you're doing too much. You're doing too much. All right. She's also mentioning, do you have kids? Because I'm seeing a baby. I'm seeing a baby. I'm seeing a small child, like a toddler. Do you have kids? Okay. Is one of your children a toddler or a walking age, like starting to walk, a small kid? I feel like I'm looking at a small child, and so she makes me feel like sometimes she cradles this child, like she holds this child. One son, 12, and 2 months. The baby. Okay, the 2 month old. So you got a 12-year-old and a 2 month old. Okay, so she made me feel like the baby is standing or crawl like a toddler. All right, so she makes me feel like she cradles the baby too. Okay, she makes me feel like she cradles the baby. She is there as a protector for your baby. She's there as a help to help you comfort the baby. Okay, so she is okay. hmm She keeps saying, "My baby needs some help. She needs some help." She keeps saying over and over, "My baby need help." So she is also there to help you with your baby. All right. Anything else? She said, "I'm never too far. I am never too far from you. You can always call on me. As much as you think about me, I'm thinking about you." Okay. Thank you. Thank you. She's sweet, but she makes me feel like she's very stern. She's telling me, "Ermi, you're doing a good job, Ermi." That's what I'm like, thank you, thank you. I'm trying. All right, baby. She said, "Let your sisters know, let your siblings know." I keep hearing they need to take it easy too. But I also am hearing, I'm also hearing that you need to do something with lighting a candle in her honor to not forget her. And I don't think you're going to forget her, but to light a candle. I know you just had her birthday, but get a white candle. Um, Maybe a lavender or like a purple candle and light that candle in her honor. Write her name on it or put her photo in front of the candle and let it burn as a way to honor her. Okay. But she is definitely around you. She said to pay attention to the signs when she's around. You're gonna notice your baby gets soothed on her own or his own. I mean, that's a little boy. So your baby is gonna be soothing on its own, but it's not gonna be on its own. It's really your mom doing it. Your mom is soothing that baby. Your mom is rocking that baby. Your mom is keeping that baby calm. So you may feel like your baby is easy. I got an easy baby. I got an easy baby. Yeah, because your mom also has her hand in it. Your mom is also your mom is also rocking this baby. Your mom is keeping your baby calm for you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So never cries. Yeah, your baby never cries until your mom is doing it. I see your mom just rocking them and keeping your baby calm. So that's why your baby don't cry a lot. Okay, and it may worry you, but just know it's your mom keeping them calm. Sometimes you pop in and like, is my baby breathing? But it's your mom's energy keeping the baby calm. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm going to release your mom's energy back to you. Just know that even though you had to make that hard decision or your sisters had to make that hard decision, she knows. Okay. And she is definitely around all of y'all. Even if all your sisters and you or your siblings have to light a candle just to keep her memory alive, she will love that. She will absolutely love that. So you don't forget her. Because I don't think you will forget her, but still. It's just that your connection with her would be beautiful. And just to get that candle, get a lavender candle or a white candle. And tell your sisters as well. I'm going to have this uploaded to my YouTube channel. All right, so you can show them. All right, I'm going to release your energy back to you. And I thank you for allowing me in your energy. Never forget, I will get home. Thank you. Yes, never forget. Get that candle. Y'all go ahead and give Bay some love in the chat, some hearts in the chat, maybe purple hearts. I don't know if purple's her favorite color, but she showed me purple. I don't know, but she showed me purple. All right. Yeah, there y'all go. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all hit the follow button. Baby, make sure you hit the follow button, girl. Because your mama came through. Your mom came through. And everybody else that took this as a postcard, I'm sending you love as well, okay? I'm sending you so much love from your loved ones. As this was a postcard for you. Thank you, guys. Hey, Priscilla. Hi, my love. My sister wedding. Your sister wedding, what? Doing now? Say it again in a different way. Your sister wedding. Your sister wedding's purple? It got purple in it? Hey, Deneen. Oh, your sister's wedding colors are going to be purple. Girl. Your mother approves. Your mother approves. The purple is it. Yes. She said, well, thank you, boo. Yeah, your mom is cool. Your mom is cool. She was like, thank you, boo. So, yeah. Right? Come on, confirmation. Come on, confirmation. Absolutely. Y'all, I am having, I'm going to be doing spirit-led in person. I'm going to be doing gallery style mediumship. So if you're in Florida or want to come to the event, it's happening October 25th. That's why I have this here, y'all. I forgot to talk about it. And then when I saw Marsha, I was like, oh, shoot, let me talk about it. October 25th, okay? So if you want to join and be at the location, we're going to have speakers there. We're going to have a lot of different people at that event. And I would love to have you at that event as well. So get your tickets. It is going to be where in Florida? It's going to be in Orlando. Yep, it's going to be in Orlando, Lake Nona area. So if you are familiar with Florida, Central Florida, I will be there. I will have my mediumship gallery. So it will be in person. It's going to be my first one, y'all. So don't beat me up if I'm off a little bit. But my goal is to be accurate every single time. But I want to do it. I have to do it in person because Spirit is pushing me to do it. Imagine getting read by Ermi in person. Oh my God, Marsha. Let me write Bay name on here. If y'all have any questions, let me know. Put your questions in the chat. I'm going to do another Spirit Led. Will you go live? Not LP. Just come, LP. Wow. You right down the street. You in Louisiana. You down the street. You around the corner. Just come on to the event. It'll be trying to, you going live, just go live. Or no. Come to the event. You down the street. You right down the street. I might check that event out. Yes, it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast, Sarah. Clock it, Ebony. Clock it. Okay. All right, come hang out with us. Come hang out. We're going to have a lot of fun. And also, I'm going to have my friends. They're going to be speakers. I have Marsha. She's going to be on the panel. Marsha, V, Patina, and Rita are going to be on the panel for a discussion moment, panel moment. And then I am going to have, who else is going to be there? My friends Ayamade and Simi, and I think you guys probably seen them on TikTok a lot, but they will be on there as well. Do I have photos of them? So y'all gonna be like, oh, I know them, but they're gonna be speakers as well. So this is Simi, and I love them, y'all. This is Simi. So if you follow Simi, Bessie Conjure Kitchen, he be in the chat sometimes. He will be at the event. And then Yamade is going to be there as well. this is a Yamade. So they're both going to be at the event. And you guys will get to learn something. Learn something. Vibe with us. They will have a segment where they're going to be presenting spiritual protection and spiritual health and spiritual. It's a spiritual event, y'all. It's going to be an amazing spiritual event. All right. It is going to be 2 days. So the night before, we're going to be doing karaoke. We're going to be doing, it's going to be limited to like 20 people for the first night. The second day is an all-day event. The second day is an all-day event. Thank you guys for the follow. I work for a food truck. Maybe we can come to an event. Yeah, Sarah. Are you in Florida, Sarah? You're not in Florida. Sarah, aren't you all like in Utah, Colorado, somewhere on the west side? Oh, you in Florida? Well, I thought you was somewhere over there on the west coast. So, yeah, come on, hang out with us. No, Citrus County. Citrus County. That is on the west side. That is above Hernando, I think. Hillsboro, Hernando, Citrus. Like Zephyr Hills area? Are you in Zephyr Hills? I think maybe Zephyr Hills. Crystal River. I think you told me this before. Don't mind me. My brain is not it's not logging that in. But yeah, you did tell me this before. Okay, it just clicked. I don't know why I felt like you was in Utah, Colorado. I don't know where I got that from. But okay, so yeah, so you're not that far. I plan on doing an event in Tampa as well. I plan on doing something in Tampa. But yeah, let me see who else is here, y'all. Let me see who else is here. Oh, 66.6. I used to live in Temple Terrace and New Tampa. I used to go to USF. I graduated from USF. Grand Rising, good morning, and all those beautiful things. Hey, Tootie, welcome in. We do lemonade and pretzel bites. They're amazing. Been making it, and counting for 22 years. Oh, okay. That's what's up. All right, I'm going to do another spirit led. See who's here. If you're new to me, put in the chat, I'm new. Hey, Coco, I just talked about you yesterday, Coco. To who, I don't remember, but I just talked about you. This is one little bug. I'm going to get you. If you're new, welcome to all the newbies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to hit the follow button. All to my newbies that's here. Make sure y'all following me. Make sure you guys hit the follow button so you guys can know when I am live. Oh, thank you, Deneen. Thank you. I'm doing free mediumship readings, but I'm doing spirit led. That's the only free that I do, spirit led. So I allow your loved ones in spirit to give me messages so I can connect for you. So I like to do free spirit led sometimes, but I will be doing paid readings. Not yet, because I still got to take my daughter to school. So when I get back. So if y'all have any questions, y'all can put your questions. Welcome all the newbies. Make sure y'all hit the follow button. Y'all might like it here. I like to do mediumship readings on here. I like to do card pulls as well. I do card readings all the time as well. Even though I don't need the cards, it's just for people to know that I'm a reader, because sometimes y'all brains don't look at it as, oh, she is a reader or she just talking on here. No, it's a drawing tool. But sometimes I use it to guide me on what I need to talk about for you as well. So I don't use so much of my energy. I don't exert so much of my energy. So I'll use the cards and allow spirit to guide me on what it is I need to talk about for you. Okay. And it's funny, the bottom card says grief. So that means a lot of y'all are grieving. Can't make that up. Grief is heavy for a lot of y'all right now. And not just grieving a loved one, but maybe grieving a relationship that's no longer there. Maybe grieving a loss of a job. Grief can come in so many different forms. But just to let you know, Spirit knows. Spirit knows. Okay. Again, don't forget to hit the follow button. And I like to chat. I like to talk on here sometimes. I like to be a space of communication. Sometimes we as adults, we don't have nobody to talk to. We don't have anybody that understands what we're going through. We don't have anybody that is relatable. Everybody that you do talk to say, girl, don't do that. That's demonic. That is, you going to hell. You need to repent. You need to stop going to see soothsayers, and you're going to go to hell. If you want somebody that's going to talk to you, not about that. Not going to cast you to hell every time you have a conversation with them. You want to have a space where you can talk to other people that are like-minded and that can get what you're saying and don't say that you're crazy. Girl, you tripping, you crazy. That sounds real crazy, girl. You freaking me out. You want somebody to be like, oh, girl, I've been through that. I definitely understand that. You had that dream too? I had a dream similar to that. Oh my God, you understand past lives? Let's go on a deep dive and look up what past lives are. Like, you want somebody to be kind of on the same journey with you and not make you feel like you're looking crazy and out here by yourself with your ass out looking lost. So I like to have conversations on here a lot. I like to have conversations about different things like that. I like to talk about healing. I'd like to talk about just regular stuff. We be cracking up on here. Y'all be having me rolling on here. Earlier, I played a song that my daughter wanted to walk in to her birthday party. That was her entry song, and it was a classical song. I played it. Who in the chat? Miss E to my son. Who party is it? Spirits? Y'all, I died laughing. It was so funny. I had tears coming from my eyes. So you guys make me laugh as well. Because again, my husband's not here, but my daughter and my son, they're here. I don't want to talk to kids all damn day. I want to talk to other people. I want to talk to other adults. Where y'all at? Let's have a conversation. I'd rather do that. I want to have conversations with other people. So if you buy people, then I'm just saying. She says soothsayers. Listen, I ain't heard that since I left the church. I was told that the other day, Tanya. Hey, Tanya. Tanya is my astrology buddy. When we be in there talking about something. Okay, Tanya, what is this? The North Node and the South Node, and which house is what house? And that's my astrology buddy, y'all. That's why I was drawn to you. Oh, Alicia, that's why you're drawn to me. We can have a conversation. I'm still tripping on them being messy on the other side. They always messy too, Chandra. Miss Open Book, welcome to the like-minded space. Welcome. They called you that. They going to that hot place. They go on to that hot place, okay? And I have to remind people too that when I'm connecting with loved ones and spirits, I'm not connecting with anybody that's crawling out of hell to give you a message. Y'all understand that? I want y'all to not think that your loved one is crawling out of hell to give me such an amazing message for you. I'm going to freeze on that. Hold on, let me do it again. I want y'all to not think that your loved ones are coming from brimstone and fire to give a message to you. So stop calling these energies demons. Stop calling your loved ones your grandma. Church will make you say that. Church will make you say, oh, your grandma not talking to you. That's a demon that's acting like your grandma. But the demon is giving you such an amazing message. The demon is telling you, go get your back checked because you broke your back the other day and you sitting and babysitting on it. I don't know who I'm talking to in the chat, but whoever got a back issue or your lower back, the sacral lumbar area is painful for you. Go get that checked. Go get an adjustment. Go get an adjustment. I feel like I'm yelling now because I don't think y'all hear me for real. Go get an adjustment. Go get your back checked. Go get an MRI. You hurt your back and you babysitting the pain. You keep taking something for your back. Stop doing that shit and go get your shit checked. Go get an MRI. But you thinking that, oh, I don't have insurance. Take your ass to urgent care and let them scan you. Okay? I don't know who that was for. But there's not a spirit that's coming out of hell to tell you something like that to go get checked. There's not a spirit that's coming out of hell like baby's mom that just came and connected with me, telling me that she saw her hold her hand, telling me that she saw them take her off life support, telling me that she saw her, she's cradling her baby. What demon is going to come and just sit there and cradle your baby, keep your baby calm? Does that make sense? Make it make sense, people. Do that make sense? Ma'am, you're talking like your mom. She had a bad back. Go get that check. Go get that check. Okay? Too programmed to understand, Queen Me. Too programmed. I was like, oh my God. So I don't sit and have conversations with people that don't understand. I'm not gonna force you to understand. I'm not gonna do that. Either you're here for the vibes and you watch me do my readings. I don't like what people say. So you gonna read or what? Girl, who are you talking to? You forcing me to read? You could get a reading, like we could book a session. But y'all, I'm very, very Leo. Okay? I'm very Leo. I mean, I shut all this shit off. Like, what? I'm very Leo. I'm so Leo, I walked to my pastor and the prophetess of the church and told him, don't ask me for no more money. The Spirit of the Lord told me to stop giving y'all money. That's how Leo I am. I'm very straightforward. I don't sugarcoat shit. Very, very Leo. Like, who the fuck? Do you know I can shut this off and never come back on here? And not give a damn. not give a damn. Not give a damn. Your opinion don't go ching ching in my account. Okay? I like the vibe. I like to hang out with y'all, but damn. I be like, how about you turn your camera on and you read? I don't know. I felt like I heard somebody say that and I done went off. Sorry, y'all. Let me circle back. I'm back. I'm back. Mediums are my favorite. And we don't do nonsense. Definitely not for long. I'm circling back, y'all. Chrissy, I'm back. I don't know how I had that switch like that. The painting above your head, did you paint it? No, actually my daughter did when she was 14. These. She painted all three of those and the one over there. She painted all. She painted all of them. Yeah, she snapped. Yeah. She painted all of those. That was my Mother's Day one. This was, I think, a birthday one. That was a birthday one as well. And then the other one was, I think, Christmas. So yeah, she painted all those paintings. And she cooked dinner. She cooks. So she made Haitian spaghetti with sausage. So she cooked last night. She's always cooking. She's a mini chef as well. So yeah. So my girl is, and what else she could do? And she's in dual enrollment. And she's pretty, the girl is dope. Even though she be acting stank. She be acting stank with her Virgo self. I should have waited a little bit longer. I should have just said, you know what, one more week and she become a Libra. If I could just hold off a little bit longer. But I couldn't breathe. I could no longer breathe. I'm like, this baby gotta come out. I can't breathe. Call the doctor. I ain't going back to work. Get this baby up out of me. I can't breathe. My due date was the 29th. And I was just like, I can't breathe. I gotta get her out of here. So I had her on the 22nd. Why I did that? Now I got a Virgo who just be talking shit. And then I sometimes I'm like, I can't even say nothing because you excel in everything. I can't even be mad because you excel in so much. Like she's really good at what she do when it comes to her stuff. Like she's in economics. She's taking college classes. I can't even be mad. Sometimes I be want to bop, bop, bop. I have to check her sometimes and remind her, girl, you know I'm real hood though. Even though you're real suburbia, I gotta remind you where I'm from. I be doing this stuff. I gotta remind you where I'm from, and she be like, and then you can see the tears roll up. She be holding it in. You can see the tears roll up. Cause I was like, girl, you don't know. I'd be the Toyo. You don't know me. I'd be like that in her face. Listen, don't get it twisted that you in suburbia. I will rock your shit. That's, but I don't really do that much, y'all. I don't really do that much. Lance, you're a Libra? Okay. All right. But you guys, I am love and light. I am a very peaceful person. But sometimes the army from Fort Lauderdale come out, and I am truly a product of my environment. I love where I came from. I love the city I was born in. I love that my mom chose to move us to Fort Lauderdale. I'm not saying I missed out on living in Miami, but she and my mom's sister, my aunt, they were the only ones that said, "Oh, we're going to move to Fort Lauderdale," and left all of my other family members in Miami. But again, I'm very South Florida. Happy early birthday, LP. You a Virgo? Dang. It's Virgo season though. I know. I've accepted it. It's Virgo season. September. I'm giving y'all, because August 31st was the end of Leo season. August 31st was the end. And now we're in Virgo season. September 1st came. September 1st came around. And now we're in Virgo season. So I'm gonna back up off y'all. Happy birthday to all the Virgos. It's y'all season. Okay? It's Virgo season and all the Virgos be Virgoing. Y'all need a Virgo. Get you a Virgo. Well, I mean, don't really get y'all no Virgos because they kind of crazy. But happy birthday to all the Virgos. Happy birthday to all the Virgos. Okay, Virgo season is almost up. Y'all got about 16 more days. And Virgo season is over. Okay, and then the Libras can step through. I have a Libra stellium, so I can rock with the Libras. I used to say Libras are Libras because they lie a lot. And then I realized I have a stellium in Libra. And I'm like, damn, do I be lying? Because I know a lot of Libras that be lying. Do I be lying? What I be lying about? Do I lie? I don't like liars, so I don't really be lying. But do I? Do I be lying? Only because I learned that I have it in my chart. I have a stellium. So I'm like, fuck, do I be lying? Because I know I be talking shit. But the Libras be lying. They just be lying for nothing, for no reason. They be lying for no reason. So do I be lying? Do I lie? Now I got to reflect on what I do lie about. Do I make white lies? I don't. But what do I lie about? I lie about something now. I must lie about something. I don't know. Let me see who else to tell y'all. 77K. Thank you guys. I have a stellium in Aries. Oh my God, I got a few placements in Aries. Black Lives Matter. I'm gonna tell you the truth to the point you may not like to. That's me. Yeah, I'll tell you the truth for real. That you might not want to fuck with me no more. And I'm okay with that. We don't lie. We try not to hurt feelings unless you hurt ours. Shonda, I think that's it right there. That's the Libra side of me for sure. My mom's a Libra, and that was an interesting combination with two Aquarius children. Oof. Yeah. All right, let me see who else is here, y'all. All right, y'all, go ahead and put your white hearts in the chat just to bring it up. And if you recognize the energy that I'm connecting with, if you don't want the truth, don't ask. And you're a Taurus. Oof. That's the end of April, beginning of May. Ooh, yeah. Facts. Yeah, because I have a bestie, May 2nd. And she be telling the truth, boy. And the other one, April 29th. Oh, my God. Don't sugarcoat shit, those Tauruses. They don't be sugarcoat shit. But they greedy as hell. They ain't gonna spend their own money unless they must. They're not gonna spend their own money. They're gonna watch you spend yours on them. But they ain't gonna spend. All right, let me be quiet. Let me leave the Tauruses alone. Okay. Child, they cheap, but they expensive when it comes to you spending. They gonna watch you spend them grands. They gonna watch that. But when it's time for them to spend, they be like, "Oh, I ain't got it." I'm like, "What the hell? How you?" And you spend crazy on you probably. All right, let's see who is here. Absolutely right, Chrissy. Let's see. Priscilla, you know you spending them thousands on you. You ain't gonna have no problem with that. Who's here, Spirit? Okay. All right. All right, all right. Hey, y'all. It's like 3 people showing up. Okay, all right. I had a Caucasian male here, but I have this African American male that's stepping forward. He is, I want to say he might be in his 40s, bald or balding. May have shaved his hair off because he might have been balding. Beard gang. So he does have a full beard. Very handsome. Brown skin. He makes me feel like he might be from up north, New York, New Jersey area, maybe Boston. I'm hearing a T name with him, like Terrell. Terrell. Okay. He immediately showed me his hand. He had a hand injury or something happened to his hand. I don't know if it was bent back or something and he lost some nerves in his hand. I don't know what that is, but he immediately showed me his hand being bent back. I don't know. So I'm going to just put hand injury here. All right, I'm seeing the month of April being significant with him. And he may have had 3 kids. 3 kids or 3 siblings. And I see that there's a twin connection here. Twin. So maybe one of those 3 might be a set of twins. Okay. He makes me feel like he had an affinity for cars. Like suited cars, upscale cars, nice cars. I don't know if he used to go to car shows or host car shows. They show me, or maybe just had like something with cars here. He might have been a mechanic. I see him in a jumpsuit, a blue jumpsuit, and I see him wiping his hands. So he might have been a mechanic. Okay. Yeah, very New York, giving me New York. All right, if this resonates with you, white hearts in the chat if this makes sense. African American male in his 40s, 50s, no, yeah, I just feel 40s. I feel like he shaved his head. He might be bald. Okay. And then he showed me a full beard, brown skin. He took me to New York, New Jersey, so somewhere up there in the northern states. New York, New Jersey, Boston. I heard a T name with him, like Terrell or Terrell. Okay, this could be his first name, his middle name, or it could be your name, this T name. T could be connected to you. He showed me a hand injury. Something with his hands being bent back or something. Yeah, okay. The month of April is significant with him. Also, three kids or 3 siblings, and there might be a pair of twins in this, or he might even be a twin. And then he showed me his love for cars, and then he showed me himself in a jumpsuit, like he is a mechanic or working with cars. Okay, so if that makes sense to you, white hearts in the chat. Postcard, Bill? Okay. He's telling me, I feel like there might have been a freak accident. Show me accident. Ellen, postcard. So if you could take 100%, put a white heart. If you can say 95, if one thing doesn't make sense, put 95% in the chat. Yeah, he transitioned. I feel like he had an accident. But not the way, like, I don't think he was supposed to go, like, if the accident was weird or something. He wasn't supposed to go like that. Yes, I'm still going and going and going. Bill, how much of this can you take? And Ellen, how much can you take? I just want to know. Oh, about 60. Okay. 90%. Okay, Lady G. And then Ellen. All right, Lady G. I'm waiting on Ellen to see. And then I want you to let me know how this resonates with you. I can't take the beer or the T name. Okay. Can you take, do you understand this accident? Like a freak accident? Do you understand the three kids, 3 siblings? Yeah, dark skin, not African American. Can take the T name. Okay. Can't take the T name. Okay, yeah, dark skin, but he's not African American. And can't take the T name. Okay, so whole comments, guys. Let me see how this makes sense to Lady G. See how this makes sense to Shakia. Shakia, do you understand he transitioned in his 40s? He was 38. Okay. Do you understand this New York? Him being from the New York or New Jersey? And also the month of April. Oh no, he was from Florida. Oh, yeah, no, this person's from New York. From New York, New Jersey area, Boston. Okay, so I'm gonna release him because some things resonate. Now I'm curious, Ellen, because you said that your person is not African American, but I want to know how this resonates with you as well. So go ahead, Ellen, and put it in the chat how this all resonates with you. I'm going to say the recap one more time. African American male, 40s, bald, has a beard, brown skin. He's from New York, New Jersey area, maybe even Boston. The T name is significant with him, like Terrell, Tyler, Terrence. There's a T name with him. He showed me he had a hand injury. Okay, his fingers are being bent back. The month of April is significant with him. So that might have been his birth month or when he transitioned, the month of April. He's also showing me 3 kids or 3 siblings. He's probably a part of a 3 sibling set or he has 3 kids. He also made me feel like twin energy. So there might be twins in that set or he may have had twin siblings. Okay. And then he showed me his love for cars. I've seen a lot of cars. Like, I feel like he was at a car dealership. And then it shifted to where he had a jumpsuit on. And I see him with a rag, like he's wiping his hands as if he was a mechanic. And then he showed me himself in an accident. There was an accident. All but hand mechanic cars. Okay, so Ellen, he had an ex pregnant with twins that were lost. He was balding. He's from Kansas. He has 3 kids. And his dad was a mechanic. Okay. Okay. Deneen, how does you say all but hand mechanic in cars? Huh. So this energy is a postcard. So somebody, whoever this energy is trying to connect with, is not saying it. It's not saying that they connected with this energy. All right, whoever this energy is for, I'm gonna release him, sending you love from his energy. You might be nervous or might be too scared to say that this is your person. But everything that they showed me is literally exact what they showed me, or what this energy showed me. So if you're on the outside of this live and you're watching, I'm giving you love from your person, this Terrell or Terrence. Okay. Yeah, because he not letting up on it. Like, all of it has to make sense. His son's birthday is in April. Okay. So definitely a postcard for you. Definitely a postcard for you, Belle. Also, Deneen, definitely a postcard. Can we say a name? Yeah, you can say a name. You can say a name. Yeah, no, he's not letting up. So somebody might be too scared to claim this energy, because he's not letting up. Hi, Chelsea. Grand Rising. To Bill, he went by Thomas and Toby. Okay. Okay. And all 3 of y'all, would y'all understand he transitioned from an accident? My kid's dad just passed away. We have 3 kids. Are you from New York? And the T name, do you understand that, Chrissy? His last name is Thompson. Okay. Okay, yeah. So the accident is solid. The passing is solid. We're from Michigan. He from Bent Harbor. His last name is Thompson. Okay. Do you understand the hand with him, Chrissy? No accident, though he had bad nerve damage from his injury. So the hand, nerves. Remember I said something with his nerves? But you said no accident. His hands will swell up. Okay. Okay. Do you understand him being a mechanic? How does the mechanic make sense to you? He said freak accident. So I feel like he wasn't supposed to, like, the way he passed. I don't know if it was weird or something. It's a freak accident. I'm just waiting on Chrissy to see what she says. Oh, no, he wasn't a mechanic. He knew how to fix some stuff, but I found him unconscious a few weeks ago. You found him unconscious. Huh. Okay. Your mind been blown since. What's his connection to cars? I see him fixing up cars. I see him in a jumpsuit. I'm going to just say that. I see him in a jumpsuit like he looked as if he was a mechanic. Like the full zip up jumpsuit. Does that make sense, Chrissy? And you say you found him unconscious. Okay, nah, he was big, like 6'9". Wait, what? I don't get what you mean he was big. I don't understand that. Okay, I'm going to just let this go because I don't understand. He was tall. No, I understand that, but I'm not understanding what you mean. Why you say, nah, he was big. I'm trying to see why he showed me that. And so you don't know how you don't know, you just say you found him unconscious, but you don't know what happened to him. Or he didn't like wearing certain stuff. Okay, I understand that. Did y'all find out what happened to him, Chrissy? Hey, my daughter's tearing it up out there. They say it was his heart monitor. It don't seem right to me at all. His heart monitor. He had a pacemaker? A pacer? He had a pacemaker? His monitor said okay when he came home from the hospital with his body for an hour and a half. Yeah, I took pictures. It took 4 hours to be off. Huh. Oh, we're going to circle back to this because that's kind of weird. This is getting weird. Okay, I definitely want to see what else I can get from him. He was scheduled for surgery and one left overnight, and his brother, who we don't trust. Okay, Chrissy, message me. Send me a DM, Chrissy. I'm going to release his energy. Release his energy. Also, Chrissy, do you understand twin with him? Foot stuck. Thank you guys for the follow. Let me go take my daughter to school, y'all. I'm about to make her late. Our youngest had a twin. Not make it. Okay. I really feel like I might be with you. All right. DM me, okay? Let me go drop my daughter off, you guys. I will be back on. Let me go take her to school. All right. Let me screenshot this. Thank you, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. All right, I'll see you guys later. Let me go drop Miss Mama's off. Thank you, guys. Bye, y'all.